Hello, geometry students. Welcome back to quarter four of the 2019-2020 school year. Mr. Rising here in Studio Seward High. I'll be using multiple studios throughout the remaining part of the semester, so stay tuned. I'm sure many of you are trying to figure out how is this going to work. You know what? We've got some ideas, and it's going to take a growth mindset. We're going to figure it out. We're going to work through our issues, and we're going to have a good remaining quarter of the year. So, how is this going to work? First of all, with communication, it's the same as always. All of my assignments are posted on Canvas. Videos are there. I'm going to be contacting you through school Gmail. So please make sure you're checking your Gmail. I'll be sending you invitations. For example, if you have a question or I'm trying to get in touch with you, I'll probably email you first and try to set up a Hangout, a Google Hangout, so we can do a one-on-one talk. We can also do something over the phone. And then as far as how do we come together as a class, we're going to use Zoom. And all the school computers are getting Zoom loaded on it. If you're using your own laptop, you might want to download the software as well. Or you can use it strictly as a web browser. All that's just fine. Monday, we're going to try to have our weekly planning meeting and maybe a lecture. Wednesday are going to be dedicated office hours. And I'm not worried about the first week of school as far as Monday lecture. I'm not going to worry about that. But if you can try to make office hours on Wednesday, that'd be great. One of the big questions is, how are we going to submit assignments? My vision right now is to keep things pretty consistent the way they have been, meaning there's going to be some assignments in the book. So how are you going to submit assignments in the book? Well, on Canvas, you can submit a photo, a Google Doc if you have multiple photos, or if you need to write something out. You could scan the document. You could use a text box if needed. You could upload a file, make a video, submit a video link, use your YouTube channel, or give me a call, talk to me. Those are all ways you can submit assignments to make sure you get credit for it. Again, you're going to have some things from the book. You're going to have other kind of performance tasks that you're going to need to document what you did, how you did it, to demonstrate that you understand your standards. And still, Khan Academy is still going to be there, so keep chipping away on that. As far as this Monday lecture and weekly planning conference, the Period 2 class is going to meet every Monday at 11 a.m. The Period 4 class is going to meet every Monday at 2 p.m., except the first week, the day that we're actually coming back and trying to pick up laptops. Don't worry about that too much. Office hours are going to be at Wednesday, Period 2, again at 11 o'clock, Period 4 at 2 p.m. And again, these will be hosted on Zoom, so we'll have this teleconference feature that we can see each other and try to work together. If you can, please try to make that Wednesday meeting. And the Monday meetings moving forward will be more of a required meeting. Additional support. Number one, email me anytime. Normally you would just stop by my room. I've seen many of you do that throughout the year. Send me an email. Give me a phone call. We can set up a hangout. Another big item to bring up are discussions. And I'm going to walk you over to Canvas here in just a second. But the idea is when you have a question on an assignment, post your question. See if you can help each other out first. I can try to figure out some way of rewarding those who are good helpers, or like community helpers that are helping each other's questions, because you might get faster feedback than emailing me. And it's a way to put that question out to our classroom world, and someone else can quickly reply to it. Probably if you're working at 9 o'clock at night, I'm going to be in bed. Freeform Friday are open office hours for all classes. That's a good time when I'm going to be following up with parents or you. And then Mr. Plan has also said, hey, he loves geometry. If you're an athlete and you love Mr. Plan and you want to do well on geometry, shoot him an email and say, Mr. Plan, do you have time to work on me with this Pythagorean theorem or this SOHCAHTOA issue? Let me go jump over to Canvas for just a moment. I want to show you what the page looks like as of right now when this lecture is made. So the slides that I'm using in this video are going to be linked. And of course, the video will be posted right here at the top. And that's what I want you to watch first, which you've already figured out. Monday or Tuesday after you watch this video, yep, quiz time. But don't stress it. It is just did you watch this video quiz? Do you understand what's going on? It counts as a quiz. You can take it as many times as you want to get 100%, and that'll help your grade. And then the plan is, your first assignment are these book problems from 8.2. And in case you forgot anything about trigonometry and SOHCAHTOA and all that, I posted a lesson from Tarver Academy. This guy's really good at information. Also at the bottom of the page here are all the examples and lectures from before spring break. So if you're stuck on a specific problem, you can look here and say, oh, wait, that's how you do it. That's what you want me to do. Let me just jump on this assignment real quick to show you what it looks like. I will also post the pictures from the book here as well in case you can't get on your book. Now, wait a minute. What about getting on the book? Well, let me get there in a second. Your SOHCAHTOA poem, we talked about this before break, is due the following Monday, April 6th, and we're going to do a poetry reading in class. So make sure you have your poems in. Wednesday or Thursday, we're going to go into solving right triangles. Again, I made a lecture here, and there's a few problems from the book. And then, of course, I'm going to put the links here to our Zoom meetings so you can join the meeting if you have any questions or we need to talk through things. Friday, a little review. That's it. That's a pretty standard week of school. I am confident you can do it. Try to get your SOHCAHTOA poems done this week. Next week, we're going to do a little quiz, and you're going to have a performance task, which is your first test, and that should actually help wrap up a lot of this unit. As we scroll down a little bit further, I'm going to try to shorten up my video here. You can see the link and access to the geometry book. Here's Tarver Academy. Here's Khan Academy. And it says myhrw.com, the username, geometry 1024, and password Y2P3X. And that is also in my my little presentation here as well. I just want to make sure that you know how to get to your book, whether you actually have it or not. I hope not all of you took it home. Some of you cherish that book and you put it under your pillow, but I think a lot of you probably don't do that. Again, so I go to myhrw.com, I log in, and boom, there's your geometry book. I don't have any assignments posted here, but it's just a way to access the book. I can go down here to chapter 8, and we're going to go right to 8.2 and go, and you'll see, oh yeah, those are the pages in the book oh, here's the examples. Here's what I'm working on. Okay. I think that's about everything that I wanted to show you. Oh, wait, the discussions. Right. So when I create an assignment, I also post a discussion topic, and it's not graded, but the idea is if you're working on section 8.2 and you get stuck on a problem, post something. Say, hey, I'm stuck on, problem number 17. Can somebody help me out? I can't figure out what they want me to do. That's the big idea, because I think if you help each other out, this course will go way faster. It'll be more interesting. You get help right away, and I think we'll learn a lot from each other. Hey, it is great having you back. I'm really looking forward to this experiment. I love technology. I think this is going to be a really cool way. And fundamentally, when all this is over, I think we may have a new way of looking at education. Stay tuned.